Let's do some gardening together. Here is a cherry tomato plant that I'm going to be working with today. We're going to remove that flower. We want to make sure that the plant focuses on growth before setting fruit. And I'm actually going to be separating these plants because this is actually 3 tomato plants that are growing in the same spot. They're growing very closely together. I'm going to gently lift the root ball from the soil, just like that. And then I'm going to separate the roots from each other. You want to make sure that you do this gently, that way you don't cause any damage to your plant. We're also going to remove some of those lower leaves as well after we do our transplant. That's going to allow the plant to focus more on growth. And you also want to make sure that you don't have lower leaves that are close to the soil, because that can increase your chances of having soil-borne diseases come and affect your plant. After you do your transplant, then you're simply going to give your plants a deep watering. You want to make sure that you also water them deeply in the days to come. That's going to help your chances of having a successful transplant. Ideally, when you're transplanting any of your garden plants, you want to do this on a cloudy day. You can also look into scheduling to do this on days where you have a light rain in the forecast. That's going to help increase your chances of having a successful transplant. And you can see I placed the other 2 in my raised bed. Going to give that a thorough watering as well. Now these plants get to be pretty large, so you do want to give them ample spacing. One thing that I'm doing this year is trying to see how many different varieties of plants I can grow in a small space. So I do like to do intensive planting, and with that you want to make sure that you prune regularly. That way you can still have good ventilation in your garden, but it does allow you to grow a lot more food in a small space as long as you're pruning your plants regularly. And don't be afraid to experiment with combining different plants together to see how that works. Now the last thing you want to do, especially if you're planting on a sunny day, is you're going to want to provide some sort of shade for your plants. That's going to help to prevent them from wilting. Make sure you follow along and subscribe to my channel for more easy tips on how to grow your own food in your backyard.